welcome. It's Beck with Beck's Craft and Spot. Say hi when you hop in. I'm a few minutes late. I'm gonna do a couple crafts tonight, so they should be fairly quick, not too long tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and log into my computer so I can see the comments when you guys start hopping in. Tell me how your day's been, how your holiday weekend went. We're gonna do a couple quick crafts tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I'm gonna use the other orange from when I did the rock flowers with the one side of the orange. I still had the other side left. And then the ones that, these are probably a couple months old now, but they are hard as a rock. But I am obsessed with these, using these peels as mushroom heads. I think they're gonna be so cute. Hello, 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 Miss Margaret. Welcome in. Miss Janelle and Miss Mona, I appreciate you all being here. I'm glad you made it. Hi, Miss Leanne, how are you? Did you guys have a great weekend? I think I have everything for both projects. I have the stuffing out of the two bears that I made, that I took out when I made the Highland cows. We're gonna make the little door hangers, the doorknob hangers with the pot holders tonight. And I have some cute ribbons that I can make a bow with. And then we're gonna make the pillow out of the towel. How is everyone? And I think I'm gonna start with the mushrooms though. Hey girl, hey! How is everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. The only thing I haven't grabbed yet is I need a piece of cardboard to fit into the bottom of this here. It was good. I just got home from work and fed us, and my husband's going out to cut the grass, and I told him I was gonna be out here, so far the day's been pretty good. Pretty good. So this little cage I got from Hobby Lobby, and I bought it when it was on sale for 40% off, and it was originally $14.99. So I got it for around $7, I think. Something like that. And then this is my second bag of driftwood. I could not find, thank you, I really like it. I could not find the first bag of driftwood that I purchased, so I just grabbed another bag. I figured, since I really like making these mushrooms, I'll probably use them all anyways. And then we're gonna paint the tops of the mushrooms. And I think I'm gonna paint the inside of them as well, just so it'll have a finished, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see the inside, but just so it'll have a finished look. I figure if, well, I guess I don't really have to paint the inside. I figure if mildew was gonna grow, it probably would have grown already. My husband dumped a Kool-Aid packet in this one. Hi, Miss Crystal. How are ya? Now, I'm going to probably have one a little higher than the other two. I've never done anything with this wood before, so I don't know how easy it's going to be to cut. Because I think I probably will have to, well, probably the taller one I don't have to cut, but I don't want them all the same height. I want them different heights, so hopefully I'll be able to cut them fairly easily. I should have thought about this over the weekend. I didn't think about it. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Miss Jackie. I appreciate it. I probably should try to break this one. This is kind of cool. I could probably, I think I'm going to use that piece for the big one, and then maybe if I try to cut this one in half, it's a little, yeah, this one's a lot easier. There we go. But the stem should be thicker than that. Oh my goodness. I really should have, I wonder if I have anything in my Dremel that would cut it in half. I have a Dremel. I actually have one of those little, this would do it. I actually have one of those little tabletop saws like Erin has, but I've only tried to use it like once, and I really didn't cut anything with it. So let me see what I can do with this. I'm just getting everything started. Hello everyone, thank you for hopping in. Yeah, the crooked one, I'm gonna use that for the big one, so I'm glad I saw that. I think I'm gonna use this one. If I can get this to work to cut it. Oh, come on. If I can get this thing to work to cut it, I think that's what this piece does. Ouch. But I don't know why it's not tightening up now. I don't use this very often either. Usually I have my husband help me. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to go slow with it and try to cut it. And I might do two different ones because I want them different heights. Okay, so that one, okay. This might be a catastrophe. Well, it's working. It's just going to take a second. I apologize. I should have thought about this over the weekend. Thank you, Miss Mona. That's the same one I have. That's the one I have, Miss Crystal. I just haven't used it yet, so it makes me nervous. I've had it for probably a couple years. When I get everything organized in my craft space, then I will I'll have it accessible. I don't really know where it is right now. This Dremel is pretty handy though. I've used it for quite a bit of things. You all hopped on yesterday and saw. Is it very, okay. I'll have to do some practicing. I might, when I get my cabinet in here, I'll probably hook it up behind me here on the cabinet. Who was all able to hop on yesterday and see me paint my cabinet yesterday? Whoa. I'm gonna see if I can. I bet this is still too thick. Margaret, can you message Tommy and see if he has like a hacksaw or something? I ended up ordering some more paints, but I had to get the great big, thank you. I'm not done with it though. I ended up having to order another thing of paint, but I had to order the biggest one they had because I'm pretty sure the one that I have right now is a 16 ounce and they didn't have another 16 ounce. So all they had was 8 ounce or the 32 ounce. Thank you, Miss Leanne. if I bought two 8 ounces, the 8 ounce was $22 and the 32 ounce was $44. So I would have been paying the same amount for 16 ounces that I was able to get for 32 ounces. So I just went ahead and bought the big one. I figure I can put a second coat. I might as well put a full second coat on that, and then I'll still have plenty left to do other projects, and it should last me a while. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Miss Patricia. Thank you. Hopefully he's not cutting the grass yet. He probably won't even know you messaged him. Maybe I'll just have him take it and cut it for me. I'll just put the marks on here where I want it at. If you ever try to do this, use a face shield, because I'm having pieces. He's already on the lawnmower. I just heard the lawnmower start. So I'm just gonna I don't want to put my eye out. Going through, but just not enough. I have to paint these tops anyway, so let me run out there and grab him and have him cut these for me, because it's making me nervous. I'll be right back. he was out in front, and he was all the way out in the backyard behind the garage. I showed him where I was cutting at, and he's so funny. I said I was trying to use the Dremel to cut these so I wouldn't have to bother you. And I said I need these cut, like I was showing him the places where I was cutting at. And I said I need this side and I need this side, and he said, "You need me to cut them in two?" Yeah. He's funny. He's so funny. Okay. So while I'm waiting on him, he stuck them in his pocket, so it's hard telling when he's going to do it because he's cutting the grass. So I'm going to go ahead and paint these. Shoot, I don't know why I put these over here. I'm going to go ahead and paint the tops of the mushrooms, and then if he still hasn't got them back in here to me, then we'll just start on the other project and come back to this. So what color should I paint them? Hey Michelle, how are you? Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Mona. I should have tried the clippers. They're dull though. They need sharpened, so I'll just let him cut them. Are we gonna do the orange with the? I should have. Let me look up mushrooms and see what they. Get some ideas on what I can do. They've got they've got the red ones with the white dots. There's the blue ones. You know what? They've got a real pretty, like a coffee brown color. Maybe a cinnamony with some beige on it. And then it looks like it has like coffee grounds sprinkled on it with, and those are like a taupe color. If we don't like it, we can always change it, huh? And I'm not gonna see I'm gonna have to flip back and forth to see. You want the orange, red, and brown with the white dots. Okay. So I'm gonna do one of each, orange, red, and brown. And I think what I'm gonna do is mix some coffee grounds in with the this mineral color, and that's what the dots are gonna be. And I'm not gonna pick like true orange. This is red spice, so this will be pretty. Thank you for scattering the buttons, Margaret. And this is cinnamon stick. It's let me I'm gonna grab an egg carton. Because I'm gonna play around with the colors for a minute. So this is gonna be the red one. It's red spice. You guys see that color? And cinnamon stick. I think I'm going to add some of the scarlet to the red spice, just a little bit. And then this is autumn orange, but it's Anita's acrylics. These other colors are Deco Art acrylics. And this is Coffee Bean, and this is Folk Art. And this is brown sugar. I'm just going to add a little bit. And I always use these real skinny craft sticks that I get from Hobby Lobby to stir my paint. Well, now that's more orangey. I'm just trying to turn my, whoops. I'm just going to put one drop of this Christmas red in there. To see if that'll, well, it's more than a drop, but not as red as what I would like it, so I'm just adding it till yeah, that's a pretty reddish color. It's like a deep red, but it's like it still has an orange tint, but okay, Michelle, be on. I'll come and talk to you here in a little bit. Thank you, Miss Mona. And this is just like a chocolate brown color. And I'm getting this all over me. It's good to keep baby wipes. Thank you. I just kept mixing, so I mixed, what did I mix? I mixed the red spice, a little bit of red spice, and then I put, it wasn't the Christmas red. What did I put in there? I just knocked something off my table and I don't know what it was. Well, it wasn't that one. I thought I mixed 2 different or 3 different colors together, but maybe I didn't. Maybe I just kept adding this red. This is the red spice. So I must have mixed the Christmas red and the red spice together and just kept adding more of the Christmas red till I liked it. Because I mixed the cinnamon stick and this autumn orange together. And then I mixed the coffee bean and the brown sugar together. Alright, so I've got too much stuff going on. I'm gonna go ahead and this is what's gonna go on the top. So I'm gonna mix coffee grounds in with it. Hello everyone, thank you for hopping in. In the back, what do you mean in the back? I'm mixing the coffee grounds in the Waverly Chalk mineral paint, and you can get this from Walmart. This is gonna go on top. And I'll probably dab this on in like, in the circles. I mean, the pictures I was looking at were actual real mushrooms. So, you know, they just grow how they grow. I can't make it look like real life. You know what I mean? In front of the keyboard. I think I moved it. And I'm gonna keep adding the coffee until it gets real thick, because maybe if I use a small dabber, I can kind of make it look like like it's supposed to. You know what I mean? And if it gets way too thick, like dry or whatever, and it doesn't work the way I want it to, then I can still add more paint as well. Okay, I'm gonna start painting these. Wait a minute. I had to get my cup for my paint brushes. Can you believe that I washed all those paint brushes and now I keep my brushes in a coffee pot, and now I have too many. I've never had them all clean like that, I guess. Now I have to get another one. Margaret, tell Kia I'm on live, please. So now I have all my brushes here. And so I think I'm gonna make the biggest one the red, and I'm just going to put the color on it just like I did before, and I'll probably put 2 coats on it just to make sure it's covered good. And this little cage I'm going to put in my bathroom with my flowers. Oh, and I'll be hanging my rock flower in my bathroom too when I get it redone. Whoops. I was trying not to touch it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and dry this with my heat gun. It just gives it texture, Miss Lou. Just texture, texture. I'm not sure, Margaret. That's a real pretty color. Now this, Miss Annette, this is orange peel that's been sitting out. I think this one's been sitting out for like 3 weeks now. I have my two smaller pieces. They've been sitting out for probably a month and a half, and they're hard as a rock. the one I'm painting with now, I thought I used 3 colors, but I don't know what the third color was now. Oh, I bet I wonder if I put this orange in that one as well. And then I got the red. Is that what I did? Okay. Thank you. Everybody that's hopped on after I started, I'm just making mushrooms, and I'm using I dried out some orange peels. This one I'm painting right now has been probably out drying for about 3 weeks. I am making mushrooms out of orange peels. And this one right here that I'm painting right now has been out drying for probably 3 weeks. And then I have 2 other ones that's been out drying for a month and a half. Thank you. And then I'm using driftwood for the stems. Thank you, Miss Lou. I'm obsessed with these mushrooms. Let me grab it. I made one a couple weeks ago. When I did this rock picture, I did the mushrooms on the bottom there. I cut one piece of orange peel in half and made the 2 mushrooms. So those are really cute. I love this. This is going to be hanging in my bathroom as well. Aww. Isn't it adorable? I love it. And then I'm obsessed with this now because I'm probably going to buy some grapefruit and use the grapefruit to make bigger ones. And then I have another peel that is, or rind that is drying right now that I'm going to make a mushroom out of. So I'm just going to lay that over there to the side until later. And then let me dry this real quick. Oh, well, this is not my idea. I did get this idea from another crafter by the name of, her name is Carol Ruth, and her page is Carol Ruth's Creation Station. And she's the one that I saw do the orange peel, but the 2 other peels that I'm going to be using are mine. Kiwi might be too thin, but maybe I have kiwi. I can try it. I can try it. Now the other one has only been sitting out since Friday, or Saturday. No, Friday. So it'll probably be about at least a month. Yeah, that's right, Miss Glenda. Miss Crystal, yeah, you said it first, but yeah, definitely. The kiwi, lemon, and lime is not what I have on my counter drying right now. I don't want to tell you guys. I want you to be surprised. Okay, so this is dry. So now I need to find, I don't know where my tools that I need are at work. Let me, see if I can find my, I forgot about them being at work, or I would have grabbed them today before I left. And I don't know where my dabber is either. I wonder if I could just use a piece of this wood. I'm just gonna use a piece of this wood, but I have like dotting tools that are different sizes, and I was going to use, well, you know what? I didn't want the circles to be that big. I can use this one. It's small. Hopefully it'll work. Well, it's not picking up the coffee like I wanted. So I'm going to try it this way. Yeah, that would have worked, but I kind of wanted it smaller than that even. Not wanting to stick. So the way you put dots, do you guys know how to put dots on? You do it like in a triangle. I'm just gonna well, let's see. Look, what am I doing here? It look like that. I wonder if I could. That's what I was just thinking. Thank you, Miss Crystal. some of these aren't perfect circles. Okay, I have them on, so now I guess I'll just use my fingers because I don't want to. Well, I kind of want the big chunks on there too, though, so. How's that look? I am getting messy, aren't I? Does that look all right with them still being brown, or should I go over them with the paint? When they dry real good, maybe I can just take a little fine tip brush and go over it to color the coffee grounds. Thank you. Okay. So let's put that one to the side so it can dry. I might have to touch up the paint on that one a little bit because I think I had this taupe color, mineral color paint on my hand, on my thumb, and I think I got it on the orange part. Okay, so I think I'll do the smallest one in the orange color. Which it's, thank you. This isn't that far off from being the color that the orange peel's already at. But this will be like a sealer, I guess, for it. These are so fun to make. Be sure and if you're not on the VIP page where you can post pictures of your crafts, make sure you join that page, and because I'd like to see what you're creating as well. And that link is posted up at the top of this page for your convenience. If you're new here tonight, let me know if it's your first time watching me. You'll get your name put in my bingo ball. And on the 13th, I do a Smashed at Night where I take requests for something that you might want me to recreate. It doesn't, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna dry this one now. I have it covered. My eye is watering for some reason. I'm going to put a second coat on here. The heat gun that I have, I like it. Yeah, I found this gun on Amazon. It's by Go Ganova. And there's, if you want to screenshot it. I love this gun. My favorite color is pink, so I did have a pink sander too, but it died on me, and I had already bought a new one, or I had bought a heat gun that was green. Not a heat gun, I'm sorry, a sander. I bought a green sander, but it came without a battery, so that was frustrating. And I wasn't sure how to figure out what type of battery it needed, because I ordered it through Lowe's, and then I found out they didn't carry the sander in the store. I ordered it online, and that it was shipped to me. So so I ended up ordering a pink sander through Amazon, and then I wore it out sanding all the wood for my wall behind me. So then, now that I've been crafting and stuff for a while, I figured out how to find I got my batteries for my original sander off of Amazon. So now I have a sander again, but it's the original one I bought. My eye keeps watering. But yeah, I really like this heat gun. Okay. So I'm ready to start putting my dots on again. I want one of those so bad. When I went to Lowe's, the day I was there, they were sold out of the pink ones, and I had saw the post about them, and I didn't even think to have my husband go in and grab one for me when they first come out. I waited a few weeks, and I had actually forgotten about them, and then the day I was in there, I was looking at them, and they were out of the pink one. And then I put in my email address to be notified when they came back in stock, but I don't get in my email that often to find out if they even emailed me about them. They're probably I'm sure there's probably some available on eBay, and they're probably a fortune on there. I messed up over here on this side. Guess it'll be okay. Uh-oh. Oh, really? Well, I'm glad you were able to get one. Yeah, I didn't know they were that cheap. I would have definitely gotten one if I had known. I could have put it up here by me and like kept something simple like little tools or whatever in it. My allergies must be messed up right now because my left eye keeps watering. Yeah, that was a good price for that little toolbox. I hope they get more of them back in. I don't know how I'm going to be able to fix this. Okay, and there's that one. So I'm just going to lay that one out of the way while I do this other one. I only have one more to do, and then I don't hear the lawnmower anymore, but he hasn't brought me those other pieces yet either. Okay, now we're going to do our brown one, which, let me look at this picture again. It's kind of, looks like it's kind of like 3 different colors actually. I'm going to try something. If I don't like it or if it doesn't look good, then actually I should have dried that before I started doing that. Ooh, that got hot. How's that look? The two oranges kind of intertwined together, and then the brown is on the edge and the top. Okay. All right, Miss Crystal. You too. Yes, if you can. I don't know if you're still here, but if you can, that'd be awesome. I'll send you the money. All right, so I need to add a little bit more brown. I'm not going to use that brush again because how's that look? And then I'll okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Just let me know. You know what? just wiping this off where I just made a big blob at, because I have a different idea. See, I don't know if you can see it. I'll probably have to get a bunch on there, but I figured out a way to hopefully get these to stick on here now. The big chunks of the coffee ground. I think what's happened is I put it in the paint and I think it dissolved probably in there. So I just want to, I'm just dipping, I'm just trying to grab one of the bigger chunks of the coffee and putting it in the paint, and then, well, if I can find it again, my eye is messing with me bad today for some reason. Let me get a few of these on here and I will show you what it looks like up close. Can you see them on there? There's like, right now there's 5 pieces on there. But I'm doing this, I'm not able to see out of my left eye because it's watering. Sorry, I'm trying to get this done. Oh my goodness. This is not working out for me. I think I'm going to be done with doing awesome. Thank you. Send me the total so I can send you the money for it. I appreciate that. That's so exciting. Yay! Okay, so I will probably try to add more of these later. Maybe. You're funny. See, that's what the little granules, that's what I wanted to do to begin with, but it's just taking too long. So I'm gonna add more to this one afterward. Or not, probably not tonight, but you know, whenever I get a chance to work on it. I'm gonna try to figure out, I'm gonna try to dry this one, this big one. I'm gonna go ahead and dry it. It's not dry all the way, but I think I'm gonna use this same color and paint these stems. And I'm gonna paint it. Okay, Miss Crystal, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. For some reason, this driftwood is not wanting to dry. I'm just going to paint the end here where I was holding it at. Okay, and I'm afraid to touch it because I don't want it to I don't want the paint to come off. That's what it's gonna do. It's weird. I wonder if I can use my just the fan, if it will dry it. I just dropped my glue gun, it'll be okay. Instead of heat, I'm gonna use cool air to see if it'll help dry it. I still need to get my cardboard. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue. I'm gonna use this glue, this Yoo-hoo glue that I found on Amazon. I don't know who it was, I can't remember now, but it was another creator. They were using it and said it was really good. I'm just going to hold this in here for a few minutes. Hopefully it'll stick. I wonder if it would help if I put moss in here around this. Just a little bit. It doesn't even have to be showing out, you know, from underneath it. How does that look? Does that look okay with the moss sticking out from underneath it, or should I trim it? So stinking cute. You want me to trim it? Okay. I'm just going over these dots and giving the brown some color. Thank you, Miss Glenda. Okay, I think this one is done except for me trimming off that excess. Whoops. Does that look better? You can still see it a little bit, but not as much. And then I am going to touch up a little bit because I did get the tan on the orange parts a little bit. Not much, just a tad. Okay, I think we can call this one done. So we'll go ahead and work on the next one. I'm not sure how I'm gonna. Okay, I guess we'll just put it there. And then here's this orange one, and well, I can't do anything else with these because my husband hasn't gotten the other pieces back to me. I guess I can go ahead and go over this brown. Margaret, I don't hear the lawnmower anymore. Can you message him again and let him know I need those pieces? Ask him if he's got them cut. Thank you. Okay, that looks good. I'll just let that set for a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and get a new sheet for the next project because it's I'm just setting that over here on my trash can out of the way. Because the next project is the pillow and door hanger that you can put outside by your grill area. Moving everything out of the way. And hopefully that doesn't spill out. So basically I have the filling from the teddy bears that I used to make the Highland cows. So we're gonna we're just going to make some cute grill area crafts. So I have these pot holders that we can do to hang on, put on something, and then we can make this into a pillow that you can throw in a chair or something outside. I thought this was really cute. So all you do is and I don't have a little pair of scissors, but basically I've got to see how. So they have the this is filled with batting, so I guess I didn't really want to tear it in the front, but I guess you're going to have to. I've not made these before, so I've just seen them made. I know Aaron's made a bunch of them, so let me just try to. Yeah, he might not. He might be taking a shower too. I don't know why he. I should have told him I needed them for tonight's project, but I didn't. I wouldn't have run out there and asked him to cut them if I didn't need them tonight. So I don't know what he's thinking. Let me hold on a second. I'll be right back. I mean, I'm here. I just won't be able to see any comments. can't do it from here. Never mind. I figured it out. How is everyone? Is there anybody that's just hopping in? Let me know. I'm trying to get to where I have not. I'm always on my phone. I never use the computer for anything, so it's hard for me to maneuver through Facebook. But I figured it out. I just messaged him on Messenger. So hopefully he'll bring them to me. Now I'm just trying to get back to you guys. There I am. They're on the kitchen table. Why did he not tell me that they were on the kitchen table? Is that why he told you, Margaret? Hi, Kia. Okay, so I cut through the back and I'll have to glue it, but it is going to the front part. Here he comes. Thank you. How long have they been in there? I didn't know they were in there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, so let's just do these real quick because these shouldn't take but a few minutes, and then we'll go back to finishing the mushrooms. So I have this fuzzy stuff from the inside of the teddy bears that I had, and there was 2 of them, so hopefully there will be enough to do all 3 of these. But I'm just shoving this in this hole. I just made a hole like maybe 1.5 inches long. Hey, Miss Sherry, it's okay. I'm just glad you're here. He didn't say, he just looked at me when I asked him. He did not say. He could have sent me a message or something, letting me know that they were here, they were ready. He's afraid he'll be seen on camera, I guess. I don't know. Miss Sherry, I started out with a mushroom project, and I was waiting on my husband to cut me some stems. Yeah. And so now I'm doing these little hanger things real quick, hopefully real quick. These are the pot holders and the towel I showed you last week during one of my lives. I can't remember which one, but I'm gonna use this spreader thing and kind of push this stuff down into the bottom to fill it in. Make sure it's in the corners really good. Okay, Miss Glenda, I appreciate you being here. Thank you for letting me know. Let's see here. I'm trying to hurry. I don't want to make this hole too big because I don't want it to be like a big opening. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I planned on doing these sometime last week, but my crafts ended up being longer than I expected them to be, so I didn't have time. So I figured I'd just do 2 small quick crafts tonight, and then my mushrooms are actually taking a lot longer than I thought they were going to. But these are really easy and fun. I've not made them, but I've seen them made before. But they seem to be really easy to do. And I have made a pillow out of, not a towel, I made a pillow out of a placemats last year. And it turned out really cute. But I think what I'm gonna do is, since I already have one hole, I just did a little hole over here because I think I'm going to put the hanger in and then glue it inside the holder. But it needs to be long enough to where it'll go over like a doorknob or whatever. And then, let's see here. Should I do colored ones or I have natural and I have colored beads. Which should I do? Yellow and orange might look cute together on these. What do you guys think? Think yellow and orange would be cute? Just, okay. There's 4. I think 6 should be plenty. Let me see if I can find another orange that size though. some different oranges, but I think I'm gonna have to do 2 big and 2 small oranges, and then I'll do 4 yellows, 4 yellows, 4 oranges. That'll be 8. And then I'll have to do smaller beads on the other one. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to do the same colors but 2 different size beads. Hopefully this will be a long enough rope. If not, I'll I'm going to go ahead and stick the end of this in this side and glue it back together. I'm just sticking the knot inside the hole. Hopefully I've gotten fuzz all over this, so I'm going to put the bigger ones at the ends. Because there's just 2 of those. You're okay, Miss Darlene. No reason to be sorry. And I don't think this piece is going to be long enough for the amount that I'm wanting to do. Did I miscount? Well, oh, I know what I should have did. I should have put 2 yellow in the center. I still don't know if my rope's going to be long enough for this mini. My string is coming unraveled, so I'm putting a little bit of glue on the end there, so just to keep it together. don't put any, if I don't put a knot in the rope here, then I could slide it into this hole. And I'm going to just glue this back together and leave just a little space open. I just glued this fuzz to my finger. And I'll show you the back as well when I get this done. I'll probably have to take like a cloth and wipe off the excess glue. Okay, so this is not as easy as what I thought it was going to be. I actually have some fabric glue in my kitchen. I should have brought that out here to use for this project. And what did I, oh, it's probably over in one of my bags that I got from Hobby Lobby the other day. I have some red rickrack that I could probably like go around the back of this to cover, just for some extra security and to cover up this glue mess. I put some glue inside of this orange bead to try to hold that piece of twine in there. So I'll have to clean up the back of this, like it's got a lot of fuzz on it. Let me just hold on a second. Have you guys been to your Hobby Lobby? I got these to make pillows with next year for 4th of July. I got 2 of them. their 4th of July stuff was, and then I got these little firecracker things to use. The rickrack is not in that. Oh boy. Okay, so I don't see it. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I found some red rickrack in this drawer over here. Hopefully it's right inside the drawer where I can just grab it. I didn't get the rickrack from Hobby Lobby. I ordered it from Amazon, and it hasn't. It'll be delivered tomorrow. So, let me grab this. I guess I really wasn't sure. I'm gonna go ahead and put this around the back edge because you can see where it's closed at. It's just got a mess of glue right there, and the rickrack will give it a, well, nobody should be looking at the back, but it'll just cover up that mess and give it extra security. I guess I could just put it across the top. What do you guys think? It's really not gonna, I feel like it'd probably be better if I just tried to whoosh it off. Instead of putting the rickrack around all the way around the edges, what if I just got a little piece of fabric and just covered that area up across, like just all the way across that? You know what? I have this gingham. I have this one. I do have some plain. I have some red and white gingham that does not have the ants on it. I don't know what I should do. What do you guys think I should do? Help me out. Because I'm just trying to cover up the back of it. The mess that I made here. I could either cover it up with this ribbon, or I could use a piece of burlap. use which one. The one with the ants. Goodness, what do I do with them? I have another, these are new scissors and I hate to cut this wire with them. Okay, so there's that one. It's all puffy now with the pillow filling in it. That one took way too long to make, so let's try to, I'm just gonna, instead of doing this one today, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this part. This is just gonna be a pillow. And then we'll finish the, mushrooms after I get done with this. So what I'm gonna do is just hot glue this together. I'm about to do for some more glue. So I grabbed another glue stick. I'm just gonna go around right inside the red stitching, right on the towel on the inside, and glue this in half. And I made sure it was all the way down. And then I'm going to do the same thing going this direction. Now, if you noticed, I'm just using hot glue if you want to put this outside in the summertime, it really needs to be done with and I don't know why I didn't think about that. It needs to have E6000 with it. And I don't want, in case somebody else gets this, I don't want it to fall apart on anybody. So I'm gonna redo this. If you make one, just remember, if you want it outside, it has to have super glue and hot glue. The super glue will hold it together forever, and the hot glue will combine it right away. And of course, yeah, I want to make, I'm gonna make a bow, or I wanted to make a bow with that. I might like cut it into strips and do like a little tassel type thing. But let me get this done first. I don't know how much is in this. It might, my fingers are hurting. Oh no. Well, the hanger to this other, I just dropped it into my, it just fell into my pot of glue. So let me see if I can get this off here before it dries. And I hope I don't burn myself. See, I'm here to make mistakes so you guys don't do what I do, okay? Pay attention to where you lay your projects. I can probably use the heat gun and get the rest of this off, but I'm laying it over here for now. Nowhere near the hot glue. And I guess I'm gonna, hopefully this Yoo-hoo is like a super glue. I don't know for sure exactly what kind of glue this is, but I'm just gonna use it. And of course, I'm almost out of it. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back over that with the hot glue. I'm just squeezing it together. The same thing with the bottom side. And before I glue this all the way, I'm going to start stuffing this side with putting the stuffing in here. So it's like a sack right now. And it looks like I'm gonna run out, but I do have some more stuff I can use. So I'm just going to glue the rest of this together until I have just a small hole on this one corner. And let's see here, I'm gonna have to order me some more of this. This is not as thick as E6000, but it works pretty well for the most part, from what I can tell anyways. Hot glue. This is going to be so cute. This is done. And this is just a bag of polyfill. So it's basically the same thing that was in the bears. Yes, the ants go with the gorilla. Yeah, I agree. And this would be cute to make for a Father's Day gift too. He likes hanging out at the grill. Whoops. See, look at that. Isn't that cute? I'm going to put a pinch more in just to make sure inside this corner is good and full. So there's our pillow. Isn't that cute? Let me, oh, my computer fell asleep. Get you guys back up here. Come on. There we go. There we are. Thank you, Margaret. So, I'm trying to think of what I want to do on this. I'm going to take the wire off of this. Might be too thick still for what I'm wanting to do, but oh my goodness. I was just wanting to do like a little small little bow, but I don't know if I'm doing it right. This does not look like a good bow. This is more like a I tried bow. What do you guys think of this bow? Is it bowing? I can put it up here on the corner of the pillow if it looks cute. Okay. Yay. So I'm just gonna glue it down right here. With a little bit of hot glue, and I'll go ahead and add this glue in too. Is that cute? Okay, there's the pillow. And then this poor thing. Let me see if I can, oh, my pillow is coming apart on the edge over here. Now it's together, so I don't know what I'm seeing. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and fix these beads real quick. I'm gonna just heat them up, heat this glue up, and then try to wipe it off with the baby wipe. Oh my goodness, really? Just be careful with your crafts around, especially if you use a melting pot. I can't believe I just did this, but okay. I might end up just redoing that later, but I kind of want to make a little tassel to put on this. I think it'd be cute. So I have that. know how well this is gonna do, but we can try it. This is that cute little decorative ribbon from Hobby Lobby. I think at one time it might have used to be, it might have been at Dollar Tree. I don't remember. Or maybe this one came from I don't think this one came from Dollar Tree. I'm actually cutting these in half to make them more narrow. And then I also have some ribbon with strawberries on it, and we're gonna add that too. Does it? I can try that. Actually, I just found on Pinterest the other day that acetone, like nail polish remover, will remove Mod Podge. So I can try that and see if it'll take that hot glue off there. That's a good idea. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Okay, so I have that, and now we'll do the strawberry. And I'm not sure where the spring shop, I must have got this at Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby and Hobby Lobby is where I got these two, and I'm pretty sure I got this one at Hobby Lobby as well. This strawberry one though, it's kind of funky. It's like a nylon ribbon, so I'm not sure how well it's gonna do, but I'm gonna try it anyways. I just got 2 pairs of these from Walmart. They're the Paris Hilton line. It says Paris on here, and then it's got a little heart in the center for that cap thing or whatever it is. But I actually just bought, I got another pair of scissors, and apparently they're super good and they're supposed to last forever, but it was through a company on Facebook, and I'll have to show them to you, and I'll show them to you guys when I get them. But I ended up adding 2 other pair on with it because they were like $22, and I guess they were, I don't remember what the markdown was on them. Sorry, I was trying to find my lid for this glue. I'm taking the wire off of these ribbons, and I'm going to cut them into strips too, obviously, because I want to do a tassel. So hopefully this will turn out. And I don't make a tassel like you're supposed to. I don't know how to do it, to be honest. I've watched videos, and I've watched I think actually Lizzie, when she was still crafting, on Lizzie and Aaron, she did a tutorial on how to do the tassel, and I cannot figure out how to do the loop at the end to get it to knot and all that. So I'll just tie twine around. I'll cut my strips and then like fold them in half and tie twine around them at the top with a little loop in it, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. but hopefully it'll be cute anyway. And maybe one of these days I'll get the hang of doing it how you're supposed to. I apologize, you guys. I always say that this is supposed to be a quick craft and it ends up being taken forever. And I do not cut straight to save my life either, so this probably will look like the jankiest tassel you ever saw. Hopefully you're liking it though. If you create one yourself, then I want to see it, so post it in the VIP group. As soon as I get this tassel done, then we'll finish the mushroom project real quick. It shouldn't take that long to get it done. It's just putting them all together and putting them in the little thingamajiggy. See, at least this one has lines on it, so I can kind of get it kind of straight, I guess. One more. This is the last one, but I hadn't cut the wires off of this one yet. Okay. I appreciate you guys being here. Don't forget to scatter the buttons, and if you do, please tell me in the comments so I can put your name in the bingo ball, which I'll be doing a drawing on the 13th during my Smashed It night. Okay, so I'm just gonna kind of layer these. trying to lay them with the right side up just so the colors and everything will be right. Okay, and so I'm gonna try to get the center, and I'm gonna fold them in half like so, and then I'm just going to take a piece of my twine and then I'm just going to wrap this around. I wrapped it around too many times, so I'm just going to make it a little shorter, or I unwrapped it once, and I'm going to put a couple knots in this. Well, I don't want it to like be a big thing, so I'm just going to wrap this around, and then I'm going to just hot glue this down. And then I'm gonna do it the other way too, and hot glue it down on this side as well. I'm just going to hold this all together, and then I'm going to trim it off so they're all the same length. A cute little tassel now, and I'm just going to glue this on the front of this up here in the corner. Oh, maybe I should do it on this side. I think I'm going to have it facing like this. That way you can still see the words. Is that cute? Or does it look stupid? What do you guys think? Gonna hot glue it to it. Alright, so there's the pillow. And I'm just gonna set it out of the way so we can get these get back to getting these mushrooms done. And here's the one mushroom. I'm just gonna lay it down right here and then bring this back over here. I think this color kind of looks like a regular mushroom, so it's a good stem color, huh? Okay, so that stem is colored. Let me get this one done. I'm just trying to hurry and get this stuff done. I'm sorry I'm not talking much. I'm not a big talker, I apologize. I think all my stories that I had, I told yesterday when I was painting my cabinet, so I really don't have any stories for you. Can't believe that it's already July. I do have a couple, well, I know for sure I have one Christmas project I'm going to be doing this year, or this month rather, but I had to order some supplies, so I'm waiting on those. And I have another idea, but I have to go to Dollar Tree and get some stuff for it. Which, today's the 8th, Thursday's the 11th. If I can go to the Dollar Tree tomorrow or Wednesday, I might be able to do a Christmas project Thursday. I'm sure I have, well, I know I have a project I could do, which I'll probably, my craft at night is next week. And I think it's on Thursday. Is the 13th on Thursday next week? Let me look here. Why isn't my Okay. No. Saturday's the 13th. That's this Saturday. I'm going to be doing my Smashed It on this Saturday. Well, that's weird. I thought it was during the week. July 2024. Yeah, so I'll be live this Saturday doing my Smashed It projects. Okay, I think those are dry enough. So I'm going to put this one on this one. In the center, there's a piece in here that I need to cut out because it's like right in the center and it's sticking up. So I'm just gonna put some hot glue in here, and then I'm gonna put the stick in. Okay. And I'm just putting glue all around in the top here because I'm gonna put some moss in there to help hold this stick up. And I'm not gonna put very much in there, just enough to, this is just being put in here to help hold the stick in place, really. Too much. Too much, too much. Trimming this off. So how's that one look? This is the one that I still need to add some more of the coffee to. But there's that one. And then we'll go ahead and do this one. And this one, the paint is still wet a little bit. So I need to be careful with this one. I'm not going to be able to set this one down. I don't want to mess up the top of this mushroom, so I'm trying to be easy. Oh my goodness, this stuff is so messy. Kind of cute with it tilted a little bit, but I might have to wait and trim this one when it completely dries. Maybe not. Dang it. Is that okay with the little bit hanging down? I know you wanted me to trim it off on the one from earlier, but honestly, I'm not sure I can, with the paint still being wet on top, it's kind of hard to hold it. I don't think it looks that bad. These are so cute. Okay. Okay, here's the cage. That was luck, wasn't it? Thank you. Thank you, Margaret. I'm just cutting. I'm going to use this the cardboard I'm going to attach to the bottom because I need somewhere, I need something to be able to glue the mushrooms to. And I'm also going to cover the bottom inside with moss as well. I'm just hoping this works. So I do have to trim it down a little bit. I should have cut inside the line instead of right on the line. Maybe that will be better. Take a little bit off this corner right here, or this edge right here. Okay. Now I'm just gonna run a bead of glue around the underneath side here to hold this in. I'm just gonna let it set up for a second. Do you have Jeffrey tonight? Topanga went home. How come she went home? Does Jeffrey like watching me too? Okay, so I have the cardboard in the bottom. And I'm just going to, the best that I can, I'm just gonna put some glue in here in places just to hold this in here. Oh, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad Jeffrey likes watching me too. That's fun. I love knowing my grandbabies get to watch me. I wish Kia would let the girls watch me. And Braxton. Okay, so this is what it looks like with the moss in there. And then I also have I don't know how it got out on the floor, but I might as well use it while I'm thinking of it. But I have some pretty light green moss too that I'll put in here. But I want to put the big one in first because it's going to go in the back. I kind of want it to where you can see the cool piece of the way the wood is shaped. I'm gonna put it like a big glob of this hot glue on here, and hopefully it'll stay for the most part. I'm afraid I might have to, come on. Oh, is he? I should be asleep too. It's past my bedtime. I think I'm gonna try to put some more glue on this. To hold it up, and then like bring the moss in around it. I just burnt myself. I could. See, I've got that one in there. Too stinking cute. Oh, this is the real little one. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in here, and then I hope I'll still be able to get that other one in here too. I'm getting everything hot glued together. And then this one, I'm not done with it, so I really don't want to put it in there yet. I'm not going to glue it in, but I'll just set it in there so y'all will be able to see what it looks like. Uh-oh. So basically this is what it's going to look like when it's done. But it's not completely done because that one mushroom, I'm not done with it yet. Isn't this cute? This will be going in my bathroom. Thank you, Miss Darlene. I'll have to get this other mushroom completed. That way I can take a picture of it. I appreciate you guys hanging with me. Here is the little pot holder door hanger that we made with the pot holder, and it just says grillin' and chillin', and then we put a little tassel on it. I hope that looks cute. And then I'll try to get these beads cleaned off too. And then we made the pillow out of the grillin' and chillin' hand towel. So I hope you guys liked the crafts tonight. I appreciate you hanging out with me and being here. I'm going to take my brushes in so they'll get washed. And I will be back on Thursday, hopefully with the Christmas craft. You guys have a great week. Thank you for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed making this for you guys. Thank you, Miss Sherry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Miss Darlene. Thank you, Margaret. You guys have a great week, and I love yins. Life's a garden, so go dig it. Bye-bye.